You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.
Yeah! Listen up, partners. This is Good, Bad, Ugly on World Improv Network.
Good evening, everyone. I am Alex.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Asa.
And we are your astute win counselors for the week to solve any problems you may have or daily grind issues that are wearing on you. Well, we get a question that, well, let's just throw it out there. Lance from Denver, Colorado writes, Dear Win, is intercourse... Wow, I don't even know if I can say this. Well, let's put it this way. Is intercourse in the more non-conventional form a reasonable form of contraception? Jim?
Sure. If you got a lot of hormones going and you just absolutely need to get down, go for it. I'm not a biology man, but as far as I know, there is zero chance of conception. So, hey, have fun.
Please.
As far as I'm concerned, it's the only form of contraception.
Well, that's a good point. Well, Winner, that was a very, very profound question and even two profound answers, but I'll give you one that maybe comes a little bit more full circle. The divinity has given us a way to expel things out of our body. Therefore, there's no way that any kind of conception can happen. So, yeah, I would have to agree with Asa there and go for it. If you want to get down, get down. That's just the way it's got to be. All right, Peter from Atlanta, Georgia writes, Dear Win, I can't seem to get over my excessive halitosis regardless of what I try. Asa, what do you think about that one?
Well, I would say, consult a doctor, see a dentist. You might be asked to see a specialist of some sort if it's, the source or the cause is related to something else. But, consult a doctor, and in the meantime, just use the typical cover-ups like gum and mint, and maybe have some fresh mint with you to nibble on throughout the day.
Well, Winner, I would suggest a little bit of a different course. I would say since your breath stinks so bad that maybe nobody wants to be around you, therefore they can't stand the sight of you as well, I would just knock all your teeth out with a ball-peen hammer. And then maybe that will help get rid of the bacteria that's festering in your teeth. And then
maybe?
Maybe. If not, then you can always rinse out your mouth with bleach.
Jeez Louise.
I think this is it's not a simple solution, but I think the best way to go here is a mouth air conditioner, which is it's an implant actually in your larynx, kind of similar to a tracheotomy. But it just gets more of an airflow going through your mouthful area, and that just kind of keeps it clean and filters it on the way out. So, people won't notice.
I don't know about that one, Jimbo, but maybe there's options from the doctor to getting a little bit more self-aggressive to airflow, huh? All right, well, Emma from Stockholm, Sweden writes, Dear Win, I just graduated university here in the United States, and I love the U.S., but my family wants me to move back to Stockholm. What do you think I should tell them? Well, I would say, Emma, do what is in your heart. Do what you think is the place that you want to stay and live, at least for the next 5-10 years of your life, and tell your family, in all honesty, that you're not going to go back to Sweden at this point in time, maybe at a later date, but right now you're content in staying in the United States and you'd like to actually, maybe even become a resident permanently at some point in time. What do you think, Ace?
I would recommend, in this day and age, we have a lot of different technology that allows us to stay connected with people across the world. And I don't know if people remember, I think it was at a Coachella performance that they had.
Yeah, of course.
Or maybe it was the Grammys. They had Tupac.
Oh, Tupac.
Up here. So maybe you could get one of those visual projections of yourself to be in one place. Yeah, hologram. Get a hologram of yourself to be in one spot while you stay in, wherever it is you want to be.
How much does one of those things cost, Hayes?
I don't know. I'm sure it's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Winter, I think what you need to do is just sever all ties with your family. Tell them you don't love them. Air any family secrets or dirty laundry that you may know. Just drive as big of a wedge between you and the rest of your family as you can. That way they won't miss you if you don't return, and they probably won't bother you anymore about coming back. So it's a long-term solution.
Oh. Well, I don't know if your family's going to like that one, but at least you have options here, Winter, and I think that do what you think is best for yourself and let everything else sort itself out. So, well, that'll do for Good, Bad, Ugly, and let's just finish out the rest of the show with a little piece of divine intervention to get you through the rest of the week, known as Horoscope Corner.
Love, fortune, status. Let us do your astrological chart. Horoscope Corner on World Improv Network.
All you Leos out there, there's a reason why you're a lion. It's because you take things the way you want to take them. Sometimes you see life as just a bunch of gazelle running in front of you, and you decide to chew off life whenever you feel hungry. Other times, you're lazy. You're sitting there on the savannas, getting sunburned, content with your fat bellies, stuffed with gazelle. So if you can put those things in balance, kind of like a Libra, then maybe you will have the same balance as a Libra will have in their life. Take that in consideration, you aggressive Leo.
Thanks for listening to Win on KZKO. Don't forget to interact with the cast by sending your suggestions for each segment throughout the week by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, Twitter at World Improv Net, or the Win KZKO blog. See you next week.